Welcome back, my vassals. This is post-recording. This is post-Toronto. This is going to be the face behind the mask because I don't feel like saying in character watching this. I wish I didn't say I was going to do these. But if you saw episode 33, then we just finished talking to these guys. They said a bunch of important story elements. Please try to bear with 33 if you wanted to go back and watch it. I won't be dubbing over the like 2/3 of it that are missed out on, but my microphone completely cut out, as I said, at the opening starter that I created. Once again, I'm sorry, and it's also not going to be nearly as funny because I've made a bunch of jokes about Kiyomasa Kato in the last episode. Specifically right about here, I was talking about Kiyomasa's crotch going around talking to people. It's just not as interesting as the original concept was because I was just being really stupid and off the wall. It was so much fun. But basically, it was like Kiyomasa's crotch is gonna go talk to Kanbei Kuroda. And I had it set up that way because in the previous video I was playing around with the different camera angles, and I just noticed that one of these camera angles just so happens to always zoom in on people's crotch. And I'm like, so that means that in the next episode I've got to start with this joke, don't I? So I started off with like nothing to do with Kiyomasa's crotch, but it ultimately ends up going in because I couldn't think of anything better to do for the starting of the episode. And so we came over here talking to Semashur, and I don't even know what I was trying to say because once I'm done with the recording, it just flips out of the wall. Everything is gone. I cannot remember anything I said, and that's why I usually do one-shots. So, I mean, you've got one good recording of me, and that's all I can really do because I cannot redo anything I said. And that's why 35 is going to suck. Because to keep inconsistency, I just did 35 all at once. Because I had to redo 35 multiple times. So I just made 35 one big episode. But most of you probably won't see 35 until the day after this video goes up. So if I can ever get it to go up, I can't even get the Shadow of Mordor video to edit properly. And I'm making 4 episodes here right now. I hope you guys get to do this, because I really sucked hard at this. And here I'm just sorting through my weapons. I wish I could have made this more interesting, but even during the initial recording, this wasn't interesting. I was just like, okay, what can I do here? What can I do here? I'm just gonna sort through these weapons really quick. I'm gonna try to get it over with, and because this is the least entertaining section of the video to be watching, so I'm like, I'm just gonna do this as fast as I possibly can, and here I am staring at weapons. I'm just staring there. I'm just staring at it. Like, is it gonna change? Please change. Please change. Like, give me 4 or 5-star weapons now. I know you're not technically going to give me those for another couple of chapters or something, but I mean, can I just have all the ultimate weapons right now? You guys can probably hear the echo in the background because I got the TV on a little bit high. I think I'll turn it down just a little bit so you guys don't hear that. But yeah, you guys definitely heard that one. But that wasn't the recording. That was my computer deciding that if I want to turn the volume down, it needs to make a giant gloom. But thank you guys for doing everything you do, sticking around, watching my videos, having a good time. The face behind the mask isn't afraid to say thank you guys. The guy who wears the mask is. Sorry about that. I like to say in character. It's a lot of fun. The Tyrant of Chaos is a really fun character to be. Another couple of characters I really like playing as are Leiyu Chaos and Lubu. In fact, I remember in 33 I was making a whole bunch of jokes about when Lubu came out, how he was my father-in-law because I always married me and Lin Chi together in Empires. Even in 7 Empires, I actually remade Lin Chi for 7 Empires because I was sick of trying to wait for 8 to come out. So I just made her in the game. And basically after she was made, I just married to her every single time. Even though there's no real purpose to marrying somebody in 7 Empires other than that when you rebel, they'll rebel with you. Honestly, 7 Empires, there's so many things I'm glad they fixed in 8. Actually, I've not even been paying attention to the screen. I've kind of been too busy talking to you guys. Talking to you guys is a lot more fun than watching this because I hated these episodes. I did not have fun with a lot of these, but I did have fun with the recording. I ended up recording my voice more often than I was actually recording actions on the screen. Because I was having so much fun with the things that I was saying that, let's see, what were some of the things I said in, let's see, we talked more about twirling, how twirling and spinning in circles is the most powerful move in the game because we used Orochi in the last level. But that didn't get to go through because that was after my vocal recording cut out, so... Yeah, I've gotten that fixed since then, so it shouldn't happen too much more often. But I've been having a little bit of trouble with the Elgato system. I'm thinking I'm going to try to re-download it. Hopefully, if I re-download it, it'll fix a lot of the issues. But let's see, what else can we talk about while me is not doing anything important? Oh, this is the level where I use Semijalan. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty boring episode. I did a lot of body surfing because that's one of my favorite things to do with Semijiao. Is to just go around and body surf on everything. But I gotta stop doing that. That's why I don't like recording outside of character, is because I'll just start getting into ruts and say things like, but I think I got a point here. But I might not. If you guys want to know, I'm actually recording with Audacity right now as opposed to my Elgato because I don't know. I can't pull it into Elgato right now. But, yeah, I just did it again. Like, seriously, dude. Stop saying, but, You got it? Kokimasa Kato. He goes in the portal. Does he select yes? Does he select you? I think he just selected yes. And so, now he's gonna go to the Sijiton Gate, where Shuchu, Semijiao, and Katsuie Shibata. This was my favorite episode to make because I actually got a really good meme going with Shuchu. I basically know...
同館の戦いで呂布は敗走、朝鮮は戦場に散った。陣中最強の部を瞬く間に退けたのはナタである。巨著はその一部始終を目の当たりにしていた。そして憤ってもいた。ナタの呂布と朝鮮への攻撃がひどく理不尽だったからである。なんとか助けられないか。巨著から相談を受けたしばしは即座に救援策を考え出した。今は一人でも多くの仲間が欲しいところである。ナタの暴走を止め、助けられる命を救うために。
ナタの暴走を止めるには新たな経路を作るのが早い。すなわち船団を呼び寄せ船の道を作るのだ。だどもそんなことしたら
敵が攻撃してくるぞ。船は沈まねえだか。
だからこそ武名高き猛将に協力を仰ぐ。
それってオイラのことか。
船を呼ぶだけの簡単な戦だが、未来を変える大きな一手だ。気を引き締めてかかるとし。
Alright. You'll hear me say it when once you start seeing shoot on the menu. Also, I have Mountain Dew. I'm a gamer. I drink Mountain Dew. Today I am drinking Mountain Dew, berry lime. That's all it says. It's they're doing the whole Call of Duty Black Ops 3 thing, and Call of Duty. It's not really my game, but I do love Mountain Dew. I just can't continue drinking this the entire recording. But I guess I can talk about Call of Duty, seeing as this is a post-recording. I have played Call of Duty before. I had a friend of mine, we'll call him Terry. So Terry invites me over to his house one day, and it's like, cool man, I'll play a round of Call of Duty with you. I've never played the game before. I don't really like the game. So my question is, before I actually tell you my story, exactly how long do you think you'd actually need to play Call of Duty before you got good at it? Okay, I'll give you about 5 seconds to think of the answer to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I beat him in my first match. My very first match ever playing Call of Duty, and I beat a guy with more than 100 hours on his game. Yeah. Needless to say, I don't play Call of Duty. Now, after that game, I did actually pick up a copy of Battlefield. Was it 3 at the time? I think it was Battlefield 3 that I picked up a copy of, and I actually really enjoyed Battlefield 3, except for the fact that Battlefield 3 is also really hard. But, had a lot of fun. Didn't really get to do a whole lot of multiplayer, but, I mean, I still had fun. Shoot 2 and roll out! Yeah, I'm paying just enough attention to the recording to know when to say that. But, my main thing is, there's a whole bunch of stuff, like, okay, I'm just sitting around playing Call of Duty with them, and I'm like, okay, I wonder, can I jump off a cliff and knife? Because he was just standing right next to the cliff, and like, okay, I'm just gonna wait for you to come over here and get me, because you obviously don't know that you can jump off the cliff. So I jump off the cliff and I try aerial knifing him, and apparently you can't aerial knife in Call of Duty. I believe we were playing like Black Ops 2 or something. So I mean, you apparently can't aerial knife somebody. So I had to wait until I actually hit the ground, and I still knifed him and killed him in one shot, which is kind of stupid. You shouldn't be able to knife somebody and instantly kill them, and I missed. Wait, who was that? That's Chibata, okay. I think I lose it. But, that's basically my thing with Call of Duty. I don't like it because it is way too easy. And there is no strategy necessary for it. Once you start putting strategy into how you play Call of Duty, you can pretty much wipe the floor with the entire map. And we played a number of different maps, and I actually had fun with things like 4-on-4, 8-on-8 rounds. I didn't really have a whole lot of fun playing against other people, though. Like, honestly, if I could have, I think I would have created a mode where you can watch 8 bots go up in 4-on-4 matches against one another. I think that would have been a much cooler setup. Because beating the game against computers is actually even harder than beating a number of the people that play it. So, yeah, I ended up playing against a lot of computers. I turned it on to its hardest difficulty, and I started getting shoot you and roll out. I started actually having a lot of issues. The computers were very smart, and they knew the map like the back of their hand. But, yeah, I didn't really have a whole lot of fun playing Call of Duty. All of that from a can of Mountain Dew. Alright, so, what should my next story be? Well, I did talk about Battlefield 3, so maybe I should give my impression on that. I never beat Battlefield 3. I got to one of the tank missions, and I couldn't beat it because the tank literally will explode the moment you meet another tank. The moment you meet another tank, they'll just start shooting giant missiles at you, and pretty much you'll lose that tank. Then again, I was also too stubborn to turn the difficulty down, so that might have been my fault too. Let's see, what else can I do? Okay, that's pretty much my story with Battlefield 3. The main thing is, at the time I was doing Battlefield 3, I was also learning to play Dead or Alive, and I still don't know how to play Dead or Alive. It's way too complicated. And from what I've heard, Dead or Alive 6 is going to be even more complicated. So yeah, if you didn't know, Dead or Alive 6 has already been announced. It's apparently going to use the full power of the Xbox One and the PS4. So, yeah, that doesn't sound all that appealing because the full power of the PS3 for Dead or Alive 5 was kind of annoying. But then again, the only fighting franchise I actually like is Blaze Blue, so yeah. Kind of wait for it. He's a Blaze Blue fan. It's the only kind of fighting game I've ever found that I can really get behind. I like the characters, and I like the way most of it controls. I'm not really a big fan of the 360-degree rotation moves. Kind of like Kokonoe's Astral Finisher is 360-degree rotations. It's not fun to try and pull that off. But I like people like Lychee, where instead of trying to just execute one semicircle, instead you can execute a combination of buttons, which is a lot easier to pull off. And it's not like Heihachi from Soul Calibur, where it requires... I missed that one. Where it requires you to memorize like 16 to 17 different buttons to activate that combo. Mostly when me and my father played Soul Calibur, all we'd ever do was get Heihachi to do that football tackle move and just try to tackle each other off the stage. The whole thing was, can we dodge Heihachi in time? And it is completely possible to make him jump off the stage. And as far as we can tell, he was the only character that was able to pull that off. But then again, neither me nor my father are actual big Soul Calibur fans, so we didn't really spend like hours trying to figure out, hey, I wonder if you can jump off the stage with his character. Shoot you and roll out. Well, I'm out of things to talk about for now. I guess I could probably continue talking about Soul Calibur, but honestly, I haven't played Soul Calibur a whole lot, and according to what I've seen on the Angry Joe show, Soul Calibur is not really a whole lot to talk about right now anyway, so I think what I'll move on to is explaining why I haven't been uploading so much. It's a stupid Shadow of Mordor video. I can't, for some reason, the Shadow of Mordor video will not get exported by Adobe. Adobe Premiere will, for some reason, not export the Shadow of Mordor video. I've been trying, like, all of last week, and I cannot get it to edit, or export. I've got the entire video edited, and I kind of don't want to have to do all that work all over again, because it took roughly about 3 hours, I think. I'm gonna go with about 3 hours after class. And I mean, you also got to keep in mind, 3 hours may not seem like much to some of you out there that have good background in video editing, but do remember, I don't even know how to use Adobe Premiere, and that's what I'm using to edit. I am basically trying to self-teach myself Adobe Premiere, the second most complicated system for video editing, and I am trying to self-teach it. Yeah, it's not going well. So, basically, the videos are coming back, and they're going to be at a much slower rate for quite a while. Seriously, how did I not break that pot? Which, the pot reminds me of something. I'm going to try not to reference anything in one of the videos that you guys aren't going to get to watch. Because there was a lot of parts of the recording that I got really good. Like, I got to this one point where I broke a pot, and then I broke a box, and I'm like, well, you see, pot is a drug. So obviously, box is a drug too. So then I go on about this tangent about how I'm addicted to box, and I have to have a counselor. My counselor is just telling me I need to stop doing box. So I'm like, okay, I'll stop doing box. Yeah, it's not so funny when I have to explain it, but I had fun with the recording. My favorite part of recording is just kind of talking. I like the role playing. I like the getting to talk to you guys. I know I don't have a whole lot of subscribers, and I don't have a whole lot of people who are dedicated to watching my videos. I don't really care. I just really have fun doing it. So I mean, whenever I just record because it's fun. I mean, if it stopped being fun, I probably would just go and focus more on my professional career and try to become a decent actual video editor. Maybe even work some on the Hollywood Revival project, but as long as I've got YouTube, I am staying away from that Hollywood Revival project. But looks like we finally won. The video is almost over.
未来においても船の道は残されよう。過去は変わり、新たな未来が生まれた。あとはショーがうまくやるだろう。
And with that, I now get to go rewatch episode 35. I am ecstatic. And if you can't tell by the tone of my voice, I really don't want to redo episode 35. So, when you guys watch the next video, I apologize, but I am going to be... Oh, what's a clean way I can say this? I am going to be angry. I'm going to be angry at the fact that my microphone didn't record it the first time because I don't want to do this. But I already made the video and I want to get it uploaded, so I'm going to upload it. So anyway, I believe this is the end. So I've been Eternal840, and this is me signing off because I've stopped doing my outro because I don't know what it is.